Most women have it completely backwards. They think attracting a high-quality man means playing games, being strategic, or working hard to win him over. But here's the truth. Everything you're doing to try to win him is actually pushing him away. A truly high-value man doesn't want to be chased. He wants something real. He wants something that fits naturally, not something forced. So today, we're breaking down exactly how men fall in love and what a high-value masculine man is really looking for in a woman. Part 1. The Organic Challenge. The first thing a high-value man needs is a challenge, but not the kind you create with games or tactics. This challenge has to be organic. It has to come from a real place inside you. Here's what happens to so many women. They meet a man who seems amazing, successful, confident, emotionally mature, and suddenly, without even realizing it, they start shrinking. They text too much. They make themselves too available. They put everything into this one man before he's even earned that place in their life. Why does this happen? Because deep down, she doesn't fully believe in her own value. When a woman's self-worth is low, her behavior reflects it. She puts him on a pedestal. She becomes overly eager. She stops showing up as a woman with options and starts showing up as a woman who needs him. And a high-value man can feel that. It doesn't pull him in. It pushes him away. Part 2. Know your own value. A woman who is truly high value doesn't need to manufacture a challenge. She is the challenge, naturally. Why? Because she knows who she is. She walks into every interaction with an abundance mindset. She knows there are countless men out there, and she's not willing to settle for someone who doesn't meet her where she is. She'd rather be happily single than unhappily attached. That energy, men feel it, and it does something powerful to them. When a man encounters a woman like this, a woman who has real options and still chooses to give him her time, he starts to think differently. He thinks, she could have anyone. Why would she choose me? I need to step up. That's when his interest deepens. That's when he starts to pursue with intention. That's when the real courtship begins. Part 3. The Power of Genuine Appreciation. Now, here's something most women completely overlook, and it's one of the most powerful things you can do to make a man fall deeper in love with you. Appreciate his efforts. Genuinely. Men are wired to do. They show love through action, and when a man does something for you, whether it's planning a date, remembering your favorite coffee, or showing up on a hard day, he's watching for one thing. Did it matter to her? If you're constantly unsatisfied, hard to please, or focused on what he didn't do instead of what he did, he will slowly stop trying. Not because he's weak, because he's human, but when a woman lights up over his efforts, when she's genuinely grateful and expressive with that gratitude, it becomes the most addictive thing in the world to him. He starts thinking of new ways to make her smile. He starts showing up even more. And this isn't about faking it. You can't fake energy. Men feel what's real. This is why inner work matters so much, because your feelings will always speak louder than your words. Part 4. Let him invest in you. Now we come to one of the most misunderstood parts of attraction, and one that many women accidentally sabotage without even realizing it. A lot of women believe that if they give more, do more, and make everything easier for a man, he'll naturally fall deeper in love. But psychology often shows the opposite. You see, a masculine man doesn't usually fall in love because of what a woman does for him. He falls in love through the emotional investment he makes in her. Think about it. Every time he thinks about you during a busy day, every time he plans a date, every time he drives across town just to spend an hour with you, every time he remembers something you said and acts on it, he's investing his time, his energy, his attention, and a piece of his heart. And the more meaningful that investment becomes, the more emotionally attached he feels. This is why some women unintentionally create problems when they start doing all the work too early. They text first every time. They make all the plans. They chase. They overgive. They carry the entire emotional weight of the relationship. Without meaning to, they remove the very space where a man gets to pursue, contribute, and invest. And when a man doesn't invest, he doesn't develop the same level of emotional attachment. So let him come toward you. Let him wonder about you sometimes. Let him plan. Let him initiate. Let him show you what you're worth through his actions, not because you're playing games, not because you're trying to manipulate him, but because healthy love requires effort from both people. And when he does make that effort, receive it, appreciate it, smile, acknowledge it, make him feel that his actions matter. Because every man wants to feel that what he gives has value. He wants to know that his presence makes a difference in your life. A masculine man doesn't simply want a beautiful woman. He wants a woman who inspires him to become more. A woman whose warmth feels like peace after a difficult day. A woman whose appreciation makes his efforts feel meaningful. A woman who brings softness, joy, and emotional connection into his world. And here's the beautiful part. When you stop chasing and start allowing a man to invest, you don't lose control, you gain clarity. Because the men who are genuinely interested will naturally move closer, and the men who aren't willing to invest will reveal themselves quickly. That's why the goal is never to convince a man to love you. The goal is to create the space where the right man can show you that he already wants to. And when that happens, love stops feeling like a struggle. It starts feeling natural, effortless, mutual, and that's where the deepest relationships begin. So before we finish, let's bring it all together. If you want to understand what truly makes a high-value man fall deeply in love, remember these 3 powerful principles. First, be an organic challenge. Not because you're playing hard to get, but because you have a full, meaningful life and genuine self-respect. A woman who knows her worth naturally becomes unforgettable. Second, show sincere appreciation. Men are drawn to women who notice their efforts, value their intentions, and make them feel respected for who they are. Appreciation doesn't weaken attraction, it strengthens it. Third, give him the opportunity to invest. Let him pursue. Let him contribute. Let him show up. Because the more a man willingly invests his time, energy, and heart into you, the deeper his emotional connection tends to grow. And when these 3 things come together, something incredible happens. Love stops feeling like a game you have to win. You stop chasing. You stop overthinking every text. You stop wondering whether you're enough. Instead, you become the kind of woman whose presence naturally inspires love, commitment, and devotion. Because the right man isn't looking for perfection. He's looking for a woman who values herself, appreciates him, and allows a real connection to grow. If this video gave you a new perspective, share it with someone who needs this message today. And let me know in the comments, which of these 3 principles do you think is most important in a relationship? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.